Hitting a ball 400 feet as a 12-year-old was enough to get Harold Baines scouted by former White Sox owner Bill Veeck while still in Little League. Now, while that distance may be alleged, what isn't alleged is Baines' hitting ability, which landed him in the MLB Hall of Fame. Welcome back to Learn a Hall of Famer, a series where I go over every MLB Hall of Famer in alphabetical order, giving you some of their stats and some history, so we can all learn more about the greats of baseball. And coming up 12th on the list, Harold Baines. Baines was born March 15th, 1959 in Easton, Maryland. He grew up playing multiple sports, including leading his high school to a state finals in soccer. But basketball was what Baines considered his best sport, saying, quote, "I played forward, center, and guard. I could dunk the ball and I averaged 22 points a game." But after receiving no offers for basketball, Baines shifted his focus onto baseball. And he was so good in high school that when scouts attempted to watch him play, their plans were thwarted by his opponents intentionally walking him nearly every at-bat. And it was around this time that Bill Veeck had bought back the White Sox and had been following Baines ever since he watched him play that Little League game. And without hesitation, Veeck signed Baines in person just minutes after his draft pick to the Chicago White Sox became official. Harold Baines played in the MLB from 1980 to 2001 for the White Sox, Rangers, Athletics, Orioles, and Indians. He batted and threw lefty. He played right field and DH. He bat .289 for his career average, scoring 1,299 runs with 2,866 hits, driving in 1,628 RBIs while swatting 384 home runs, 38.7 WAR, .0136 WAR per game, 121 OPS plus, and a 365 advanced on base average. While Baines may not have accumulated the most WAR, he was regarded as being incredibly consistent. In fact, he hit over 20 home runs 11 times and bat over .280 16 times in his career. Baines actually fell off the Hall of Fame ballot in 2011 because he only received 4.8% of the vote, just shy of the 5% needed to stay on the ballot. However, Baines was elected into the Hall of Fame in 2019 via the Today's Game Era Committee, which sparked some controversy due to his low WAR total and a good amount of the 16-person panel playing, managing, or being an exec during the time that Baines was a player. But nevertheless, he got in. As always, thank you guys so much for coming to class. I've been Professor Baseball, you've been great, and I will see you next time.